Hey, I be sitting back thinking like, why are gay jokes still funny though? Like, cause they if they told by the right person, they are still funny. Like Corey be making jokes about gay people.
It ain't even just
all the time.
It ain't. I like hearing any kind of joke, for real. I don't give a fuck what it is.
Yeah.
As long as it's funny, as long as I can laugh and be entertained, I'm cool with it. I don't care what it is.
Fat jokes can still be funny. They just have to be creative. One of the most creative fat jokes, Boo Capone told David Lucas, "You took a bitch on a date and she didn't eat nothing." Like, nigga, who thinks like that, man? Like, that's hella funny. You so fat, you took the bitch out to eat, but she couldn't eat nothing. Like, that's hella funny,
what
man.
What did he say? He told him something else, bro. He was like, David Lucas, you solved the case in the Food for Less murders.
Oh no, you say you was a prime suspect in the Food for Less.
Oh man, that shit was fucking hilarious, man.
Comedians are some of the most creative people, man.
They are
some of the most creative people. I respect them. Like
I'd be glad when they roast me stuff, like when they come back to the actual classroom.
They go back to that classroom. Oh my god.
What would they be on? What would that be? Like season 5? Would that be season 5?
I think it would be season 5 because I think they ended after 4 seasons. That would be. You've been watching the one-on-one stuff. Yeah,
Battlegrounds. Yeah.
They bring some of them people in on there too. Oh my, that'll set it off, man. Kelly K-Dub. Oh my gosh, he was cooking people on that episode. He was in the hot seat.
Is that the bald head dude?
Nah, he ain't bald. The dark skinned dude that had the shirt that said 2 hash browns.
I'm pretty sure I seen.
I know
him,
you seen,
but I can't put a face to it.
It's one of the jokes he told the guy. Ronnie was sitting down. Ronnie sat down. He was like, "Hey, y'all got a." He said, "Y'all got a truck bed." Mm-hmm. He like, they were like a truck bed. He said, "Yeah, truck bed, a recliner." No, he said a recliner. He said, "Y'all got a recliner, truck bed, something bigger for Ronnie to sit on, back of a bus, something like that." I know it's like a back of a bus. He said, then they was going back and forth on each other. I can't remember what Ronnie said to Kelly. He said something to him. Kelly fired back. Ronnie thought he had a lump. Turned out it was just a tater tot. He said, "Doc, thanks for trying that tater tot out. I really appreciate you." I was like, this dude just off the wall with the jokes, man. Like,
is that the chubby dark skinned dude?
Ronnie, yeah.
I had to see him. I done seen all their faces. I just can't put the names with them. I ain't gonna lie. I'm happy for Boo. Just cause like he used to be kind of ass in the beginning. He was bad.
He was just firing off.
But the thing I like about him is like he coming up with shit on the fly. Mm-hmm. Like I don't think he might pre-write some of his jokes. Oh, him? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I thought it was the other chubbier dark skinned dude.
I think I know with the gap.
I think he do. I think he has one.
I think where he from, because a lot of people they be featuring on right now from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Nav, that's his name, Nav Green.
That sounds about right.
That's a chubby dude named Nav Green.
They be from
they all Atlanta. They all be maining it up.
That's the Memphis niggas.
Memphis, Atlanta. They main. I be like, damn, they thick with that accent. Man, roast me, man. Yeah, they get back to that classroom, they'll be fire.
Yeah,
they will be fire.
I wonder if Craig gonna come back.
Craig, he'll probably make a guest appearance when he doing his own show. Like
cause he be doing skits with John now. Mm-hmm. I don't think he got his own channel though. I don't think he got a
YouTube channel.
Well, he do his own skits.
He don't really do
primarily his podcast.
He don't. Yeah, on his YouTube channel, it's just his. It's primarily the podcast.
Okay.
He does do a commercial break where he does advertisements. Like I'm sure people be paying him. And for some people he probably do it off GP. But like he'll throw in like they commercials on his you know what I'm saying, during his commercial segment. And then like you'll see like skits from like stuff that he doing. But like his skits, I think he reserved that for like Patreon.
Oh, well, people gotta pay him to watch his content.
Cause I think, cause he been saying this for like half a year now that he gonna move to Patreon. Cause he's like YouTube is been fucking with him and what they allowing him to keep up on his page.
So. It ain't even just him. It's a lot of people.
It's a lot of black creators that say that.
Well, I don't even think it's just black creators. I think it's just creators in a whole vacuum. Because like we just said, bro,
name a white creator that
I don't watch a lot of white creators.
Okay, so I haven't heard not one white creator say they been having that issue.
Well, and the ones I do, I don't watch them for like that type of content. Like the white creators I watch is just mostly just strictly Warzone content. That's it.
They not getting flagged.
That's exactly. That's what I'm saying. So that ain't nothing to you can't flag, or you can flag it if they talking crazy on there. But
I mean, yeah, if they said something like racially charged or homophobic, they say something that's deemed homophobic. Oh yeah, they out of there.
Yeah, but like I said, those literally the only white creators I watch. It's just it's just for Warzone content only.
It's guys like this. I'm like it's rigged. Like this dude, I swear to God, this guy came out of nowhere on YouTube. Who the hell is it? His YouTube name is Mr. Beast. Okay, so it says he has 85.4 million subscribers, 718 videos. Now that's a lot of videos, right? Mm-hmm. But I swear to God, he came out of nowhere on my feed. Like he came on my feed early this year, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this dude?" Like YouTube tried to force feed me him.
Oh, they were trying to push him to you?
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know who the fuck this is, and I was like the thumbnails, like okay, extreme hide and seek. I mean,
who's that? Jake Paul or Logan Paul?
Yeah, they look like Logan Paul, but obviously you're not playing hide and seek on the side of a 12-story building or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So obviously that's clickbait to get you into the video to get them more views. But in a day you got 23 million views.
I don't, like I say, I've never heard.
Where else is it going viral? That's viral. 23 million in a day. Where else is it being featured though? I don't see it nowhere else. If I'm on Facebook, I get no ads for him on Facebook or any other social media site.
I don't know.
But they keep trying to push me this dude on here, and I'm just like, I think they get like it's rigged for creators. Like
the Paul brothers are pretty popular, and I'll never see them on none of my feeds.
Yeah, they are. I didn't know who they were before they tried to before they started boxing.
I heard of them, but I never watch any of their content or anything like that.
But I mean, like every video has over 1 million views. All of his videos have over. 3 days ago, 30 million. 9 days ago, 42 million.
So what is he?
3 weeks ago, 174. 3 weeks ago, he does a Squid Game video. Mm-hmm. This was after all the hype died down. So you mean to tell me after the hype train of Squid Game rolls off, you drop a video 3 weeks ago and you do 174 in 3 weeks after the hype train gone? Come on, man.
I still haven't watched that Squid Game.
I haven't seen it either. Like I started to watch it, but it was starting kind of slow, and I didn't like the fact that I had to read the subtitles through it. I wasn't gonna do that, so I just kept it moving.
They didn't, you could change that to. You probably could have changed it to English, bro.
I think that was like the default setting because it was on Netflix.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I had to read the English subtitles. Well, maybe I didn't. Maybe there was an English dub, and maybe it just wasn't catching my attention.
You ain't click over to it, ain't switch to it.
No, I think maybe it was. I just thought I had to read the subtitles because, like if it's originally filmed in a film is originally filmed in another country, mm-hmm. they typically just like do like a cheap voiceover.
Yeah, like none of the
words. That's why the words. Yeah, that's why that's where that joke come from about the words not matching the mouth mm-hmm. the mouthing from in Asian films. Mm-hmm. They just send it over and then they get an American crew to voice over that stuff. But I mean, just 3 months ago, 57 million views, extreme tag. Like, what grown person is watching this? I feel like he got to deal with YouTube and they boosting his views to make him seem more popular. Cause like people,
you can buy views and subscribers and stuff like that. But like I say, I had never heard of him.
Okay, so maybe he ain't got the deal. Maybe he just using bots and stuff to boost his own shit.
But I mean, to buy 85 million worth, I'm pretty sure he paid a lot of money for that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If that is the case though.
Cause I mean, every video is a hit. Like we know creators that put out really good content and they stuff don't do this well.
I would have to see. Like the main video that was going on, like a couple months ago that I seen was circulating around a lot was I think King C had started the trend. You seen them smash or pass videos and like they be like the real life smash or pass shits.
Have I seen it? Crap! Gotta get off of here before they try to flag me.
Basically, all it is just like let's say it's like 10 dudes and then 10 girls, and then each individual will go down the line towards the opposite sex and be like, yeah, I'll smash or pass. This is all it is.
I don't think I've seen it, but I've seen like different videos where would you smash me? You know what I'm saying? They walk up to different chicks. I've seen videos like
well, then that's what that is.
Okay.
That's what it was.
I mean, those would get views, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying like that's like that was like I think the main video that was the most popular, at least amongst I guess like amongst like the Hispanic and Black YouTubers. Not saying the white ones didn't do it, but I never seen it.
They be on some other shit. They do shit. They walk in Walmart and see who what employees that will let them kiss them.
What?
Yeah, I don't even know how that came up in my feed.
Why would you want to? You risking your health over that? Niggas don't know coronavirus.
You risking a case too, because somebody hit you with sexual harassment. You know what I'm saying? A chick that's at work minding her business, and then you come up and then ask her, "Can you kiss her twice?" You know what I'm saying? Because she say no the first time, that's harassment.
Because I'm thinking like, I always wonder like how authentic are these pranks? Because I'm just like, certain people they be I don't know, it just be weird. I think most of them like they be like, hey,
this the guy. This the guy kissing Walmart employees 3 years ago, 3.9 million views. Now the views I think they legit, but yeah, these are the things that they be doing. Can I go on Walmart and kiss these employees? Like crazy stuff. I watched part of the video though, oddly enough. He one chick let him kiss him, and then he walked in one store, and then some guy told him he couldn't record in there, and he started bitching about that on his video. Like, I can't believe this. And I was like, dude, you walking in there, you're literally walking in there trying to see who will let you harass them for real. Because I mean,
yeah,
that's just out there to just walk up to strangers and be like, hey, can I kiss you?
That is weird though. That's just like, why would you play with your health? Like that makes like that don't even make sense. This is like people like I don't smoke weed or anything like that, but it's just like if I did, I'm nobody's smoking. Like I'm smoking my own shit, and I would never ask somebody like, "Hey, let me hit that." I would never ask that.
All right. Oh man. Hell, man, we up here talking about other people's views and shit. We gotta get our views up. We gotta drop more content. I'm gonna try to every weekend because I'm supposed to be home every weekend. So
at least for the foreseeable future, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a video every time I come back. Link up with you so we can get another video done. So that way we, you know what I'm saying. So we push more content. Yeah,
this one been going on for long enough now.
Yeah, because we've been we be talking about some stuff, man. So we definitely gotta, like I said, man, we gotta start doing some reviews. Maybe our next video we'll do a review or something, make some suggestions, like different shows and stuff.
I would like to do like some live stuff with the battle rap, but I don't know how to do that though, because you might get flagged.
Yeah, we'll probably have to like chop it up. Cause I actually recorded a video when Big K and Charlie Clips dropped like a month and a half ago. I started watching it, then I stopped, and then I started recording it so I could get my live reaction. And then I didn't chop it up or nothing like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm actually still sitting on that. So I think we'll just have to chop it up. That way it's not, you know what I'm saying? So they're gonna try to flag us for like the whole video or something. I don't know. It's gonna take it'll probably take me like 30 minutes to an hour to chop that up.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as you know it can be done.
Yeah, it can be done. You just gotta tediously sit there and shift through the find the reactions, find the bar, try to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it could be done though, but yeah, we gotta start doing more, man.
I definitely since we on the topic of battle rap, I want to react to I told you they got the next battle or the next good one is going to be Danny Myers versus Tay Rock. We gotta react to that one. That's the
8th?
Yeah, January 8th.
Okay.
So
it's gotta be a Saturday.
Yeah, they stuff always be on the weekend. So
gotta be a Saturday. If it's long, oh yeah, I see it. It's a Saturday. Looking at it right now. Yeah, so let's bank on let's bank on that. Let's bank on that because we can actually because I got a caffeine account. I can log in on her. We could watch it on the laptop.
Okay.
Get the live reaction, record that, and yeah. So let's plan on that.
Because I really all I hope for is both of them come with 3 solid rounds, 3 good rounds, and nobody chokes.
That's all you be wanting for in battle rap for real. Just come with solid rounds and don't choke.
Because the one I just watched last night, Sue Surf beat the shit out New Jersey Twerk. Man. It was horrible. Like Twerk, he said 10 words and he started choking.
Dang, so he spit 1 bar.
1 bar and started choking. He was like, "Oh, my bad, y'all forgive me."
Oh,
we like,
nah, bro.
Bro, me and Tim was like, "Nigga, what?" You say 10 words and you start choking like, y'all forgive me. I said, "Nah, bro, that's unacceptable."
If Batman had all the prep time battle rappers be having that nigga be 100-0.
Oh,
so
God.
it ain't no excuse for you not to be ready, man. Come on, man.
I don't know if he like got shook up because the coin toss Twerk
too many stages for that.
I don't know. Like I think like Twerk he won the coin toss and he chose Sue Surf to go first. Mm-hmm. Sue Surf just came out just barking.
Yeah, you can't. You bro. Really that might not be the best thing. Like I think a lot of guys when they be like he can go first is like I want to have the last word. I want you to remember my rhyme last. But
yeah,
if you let certain niggas go first, that can fuck up somebody's energy, man.
But I think that's probably what happened too. But it's
Surf
like
is one of them niggas.
At the same time, I feel like even if Twerk if he would have went first, he still would have choked. I feel like he let him go first because he knew he was trying to gather himself.
He was trying to delay it.
Yeah, he was trying to gather himself and it still didn't work. But I will say the material that he did get out, it was fire. But since he choked so many times, it was just like he kept
more than once.
Bro, he fucked off every round. When I said he like literally he said 10 words and choked, that was the first round.
In his last outing against Tay-Rock, I was like,
"Oh, that was fire though. That's a classic battle."
His first round was I felt it went on too long.
I didn't care. It was fire. I didn't care.
I don't think the whole round was fire. Like he lost a lot of steam. Like after the first half of his verse, he lost a lot of steam, and he just kept going. And I felt like he should have stopped because it's just a bad look to me. Like when you rapping with all this conviction and you're waiting for the crowd reaction and you don't get it, and I can tell it affects you. You should just end your verse. Like I don't feel like you should just be like, and I'm about to Jersey. I don't feel like you should end it like that. But you know what I'm saying? Get out another closing bar and then just end the verse. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just a bad look when because you know that you've been watching battle rap long enough. You know when the nigga's waiting on that crowd reaction and he don't get it, and you see it shift his energy.
Yeah,
I hate that. I hate niggas that be rapping for the crowd reaction. My nigga, like you, if at this point, if you're on the smack stage, you're solidified. So stop rapping for the crowd reaction and rap for the nigga that you came to beat. You know what I'm saying? You should be rapping to beat that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because if niggas really like rap and they really there for the bars, they'll catch them lines. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Sometimes like they'll say some fire shit, but nobody reacts to it. That pisses me off.
A lot of the crowds be ass.
That pisses me off.
It be some ass crowds.
A nigga he'll say something fire, I be going crazy in my own room. I be like, what the? I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And then I be here like, no, y'all niggas, y'all
didn't
know
like
what the fuck
that?
you talking about or something?
Y'all didn't like that?
What? And I'm like, yo, like the crowd be sleep sometimes, bro.
It's just as annoying when a nigga say some ass shit and then he either say it again or he break it down like, y'all didn't catch that? Come on. They be like, nah, nigga, we heard that ass shit the first time. Niggas move on.
They be like, think about it.
I be like, think about it. When they be doing like when it's ass, I be like, nigga, we heard, we caught it. Keep going, bro. Yeah. That wasn't it. Keep going. Cause it be like you wasting your time and you wasting our time, bro. Keep going. That was not it, man. But I feel you on that though. But I just hate when they there rapping for the crowd reaction because it takes away from my experience in the battle because when they don't, because a lot of guys become children when they don't get that crowd reaction. they get the wine and they'll cut their verse short. And I be mad. Like I gotta give props to Verb because regardless of what the crowd do, he's still gonna spit his verse and get it out. Whether you like it or hate it.
He's a true professional.
Yeah.
He's a true professional.
For sure.
And unlike a lot of other these battle rappers, he can actually rap.
He can rap, yes.
Like he's like when it just comes to, he might not be like the greatest performer or whatever, but when it comes to just pure rap,
yeah.
I feel like a lot of times he just beat a lot of niggas just off his just pure rapping ability alone. He don't need the performance. He just go in there and just out rap niggas and he win.
And to be honest, like that's what I'm in the battle rap for, man. Bar versus bar. Like bar for bar, who's the best. Like all the other stuff, that's just extra. You know what I'm saying? It just adds to the replay value. You know what I'm saying? But it don't take away from the bars. Like, to be honest, like some of the things that some of the most famous bars are probably as hyped as they are because of the performance that accompanied the bar. But if you look at the bar itself, the bar is like this. Like the bar itself wouldn't stand the test of time, but it's because it was accompanied with that performance. Like,
but I think
Lil Bro gonna have to hold me up. That's why that bar that bar stands the test of time because of that performance that came with it.
But sometimes like that go hand in hand.
Yeah,
like nobody. You don't want to get up there and just watch a dry nigga just rap.
You gotta have some flow about yourself.
Yeah, but I'm saying like if you just got up there and just rap and you ain't had no energy behind it, regardless of what you say,
ain't nobody gonna listen to you.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like you kind of do need.
You gotta have your own flavor to it.
Yeah, but see, I like people that actually get up there and rap, but I'm not gonna sit here and be biased and be like if they said like he was dry or something like that, I'd be like, yeah, I can see it. But for me, I just like the fact that he got up there and he just out-rapped his opponent.
Right.
And he still won regardless if his performance wasn't the greatest. Because what he said was way better. Mm-hmm. So that's just my take on it.
I agree with you though, but because it's like food. Like, yeah, we'll eat because we have to eat, but you would take 9 times out of 10, you gonna take something. You know what I'm saying? You gonna take a plate with different dishes on it because you got different flavors on that plate versus just a plate of versus just a bowl of white rice with nothing in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I mean, at that point, it depending on what's on the other plate is quality over quantity. Like I could have a bowl as big as this board, you know what I'm saying? But then I could have a plate, you know what I'm saying, the size of this tablet. But if I got my favorite dishes on this plate and this is just a bowl of white rice, I'm gonna take this over here because I like what I got over here. You know what I'm saying? Like this, I'm getting a little bit of this, a little bit of that, so I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get you can't nobody do nothing to be dry. We couldn't just be on here. Well, yeah, DeMarco, I really like the way he rapped. He rapped with a lot of conviction. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Nobody would listen. Nobody would listen to that, man.
They probably won't listen to us,
right?
But it's people like it's other content creators I see that's just dry like that, and they
done found the audience. They done found their niche.
So it's somebody out here for everybody. Like if you wanna be technical about it, but. That's just not us.
But overall, you're not gonna hit that stage and just rap like you reading, like you reading a robot a bedtime story. No, you're not gonna do that. You're gonna get up there and try to be unique with what you do. So yeah, but niggas that just like King Los is a nigga that raps. And it's not a lot of performance to when he rap because he ain't really because he new to the battle scene.
He a lyrical miracle nigga.
Yeah, yeah. So
to the T.
Yeah,
to the T.
Because he'll talk about he might talk about something like ether, and you be like, okay, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? But then he hit you with
about 6 double triple entendres.
Yeah,
like, what?
Yeah, he'll hit you with some stuff like that.
It's cold.
But yeah, he'll hit you with something, and then he'll backdoor that with something like that, and you'll be like, oh, that was hard. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's a nigga that don't give you a lot of performance, but bar for bar,
that's what I'm saying.
That nigga's elite.
Yeah,
and I really want to see that DNA battle, man. Like
that's the next one, right?
No, they already battled.
Oh, okay.
They already battled.
I gotta get the app, bro.
I missed
I be missing out on a lot. I'm mad that they're smacking them. You
doing
gotta
this
pay
app
for
thing.
the app, bro. That's like, so I gotta pay $7.99 for a subscription, a monthly subscription. Now if it was $7.99 for a year, I'd be like, all right, fuck it. But
Everybody would do that.
that's what I'm saying. But it's just like,
But
come on, man. 'Cause
honestly, this is what we should probably do. This is what, because neither one of us really want to spend the money on it. So what we should probably do is, because we didn't miss some battles. So what we should do, and it's the end of 2021. It's December like 17th or something like that, 18th. So what we should do is at the end of every year for all the battles that we missed, just recap at the end of the year for a month. You know what I'm saying? We just spend a month catching up on the couple events that we missed. We watch them battles, pay that $7.99 for the month, cancel it. And then, you know what I'm saying, try to catch the battles as they come out on Caffeine the following year. And for the ones we don't catch, we just recap at the end of the year. We ain't paying $7.99 for the whole year. You know what I'm saying? We only paying that $8 for the month to catch up on what we didn't see. We see them battles, and then shoot, we just drop the subscription.
that might be kind of weird though. We gonna be talking about some shit that was like damn near a year ago.
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, you got to think about the people that don't even bother keeping up. Because I was at a point where it was like, oh, this shit on Caffeine. I ain't even want to download the Caffeine app to watch the stuff for free when it dropped.
I did because it was free, and it's just like if one of my favorite battlers is gonna be featured on a card, I wanna watch it at least for them.
Yeah, but they had just got me into a routine where it was like they had the night of main events in New York or whatever. You know, because the stuff was in New York for years before he started moving around and going to different cities. You know what I'm saying? So you just got used to it being up there in New York. You know what I'm saying? Not going to the event, but then him dropping it on YouTube like a month later, and then you being like,
or Smack, or what is it, Smack DVD?
And then you being able to just revisit that as many times as you want. But now, you know what I'm saying, you got to catch it on this particular time slot on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? And the weekend is when it's the end of the work week. You know what I'm saying? You trying to chill, you trying to get out and kick it, you trying to do all these different things. And then it's like, dang, I'm only going to be able to watch this battle if I'm at home, you know what I'm saying, by 4 o'clock so I can watch it at 5. You know what I'm saying? And you got from like 5 to 9, you got to sit and watch that event otherwise for free. Otherwise, you got to pay for it. And it's like,
yeah, that part about it is bad. But let's just say, like your Saturday, you just got to run errands or something. Mm-hmm. So you can just get you a pair of headphones and be plugged in your phone. Maybe you got to go get your oil change, go to the grocery store.
Right.
Cut the grass, plug it in, listen to it while you doing your errands, and you good. Mm-hmm. Now, if you if you going out clubbing or something, then obviously you not gonna be able to catch it. But
right. If
you just doing something like running errands or chores around the crib, then you good.
Yeah, man. It's technology is a gift and a curse, man. The more technology we get, man, the more things they want us to pay for, man. The more subscription services debut, the more people keep putting their content behind paywalls. It's crazy. It's getting crazy out here. Mm-hmm. Let's just go and wrap this episode up, man. We ain't had there was no directive on this episode.
No, not
we
at all.
Just sitting back talking.
Yeah.
It's been a minute though since we done this together though, man. So it's whatever.
Shit been months.
I'm gonna say this since we on the earth, so I don't forget. Cause we both like the NBA, but you stay more up to date with what's going on in the NBA. Mm-hmm. So I would like for you to bring all the NBA news to the podcast. Like anything involving the NBA, I'd love for you to stay on top of that. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll just factor in that segment into the podcast like every time we do an episode.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I like it too. I just don't. I'm just more up to date on what's going on with the boxing world. You know.
That's your thing.
Yeah, so you'll keep us up to date on what's going on in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? I'll throw the boxing in with that sports segment as well. And if there's anything else that's super popular, because don't neither one of us really branch outside of those two sports for real. So because I don't think you're not an NFL fan, are you?
No, I don't like football at all.
Oh, okay. Oh, dang! I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that because I don't like football at all either. And people find that weird. People find that hella weird. They be like, "Man, who's your team?" I'll be like, "I don't like football." And it killed the whole conversation. Yeah. The mood shift. They be like, "Oh, this fucking guy." Yeah, they just walk off. A lot of people walk off. They be like, "Weird ass dude." They people walk away from me like strangers that I ain't even want to talk to in the first place. Walk off after I say that, like I said, I touch kids or something. You know what I'm saying? It be the same energy.
They get disgusted with you for whatever reason.
Disgusted.
Like,
you know.
I played football when I was a kid, but it wasn't by choice. It's like I was forced to do the shit, so it was just
right.
So
you kind of had a resentment toward it.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Period.
Even while I played it, I just had to do it. So it was just like I was like, this shit is ass. I don't like tackling niggas and getting run the fuck over. I'm like, who the fuck want to do this? It's like I was like, nah, like this shit ain't for me. It's just I just never. I don't know. I just never liked it.
I can't even tell you. Like I don't know the rules. I don't know like
I know the rules.
The finite rules of the game. Like you know what I'm saying. Like the downs and stuff. I don't know what first, second down is or
basically
all them other basics of the game.
Each team you get 4 possessions to try to score the ball.
Okay.
But in order for you can renew those possessions if you keep getting first downs until you score the ball.
Oh, okay.
So that's
okay. I know. I'd be sitting like my mom loves football.
I've been hearing a lot more women saying that they like football.
She love football, man.
I don't see the fixation on it. I don't know. It's just always been just an ass sport to me. This shit is horrible.
Man, I think that's I think white media will tell you that like that baseball is America's pastime, but I don't know, man. Like people go crazy over football. Like people will dominate team. Like I don't see nobody like just hardcore fan over baseball like football fans. Like football fans go crazy. Like you see them they be at college games, fat guys, shirt off, painted bellies. Like they don't do that for baseball. People don't be like, they get in conversations where if you don't know them people having a conversation, you think they was finna fight each other.
I think
I don't hear people.
They go crazy for like the football and the soccer events.
Yeah,
that's what you talking about. You be seeing the people with their shirt off with the paint and stuff. It's just mostly just football and soccer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think football is America's like favorite sport.
Probably is.
I think it is.
It's probably in a position now where it can probably overtake baseball.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, I think the popularity is up there. I was having a conversation with Shamika about she don't even like half the stuff I'm into. Like she not in the cars, she not in the boxing. I know. I'm in it on this. But like I'm talking to her about this fight that took place last weekend and a conversation that was had between the boxer and one of the interviewers. He asked the guy, he asked the fighter Gervonta Davis, did he feel like this was the toughest fight of his career? What he really wanted to ask was, do you feel like you won this fight? Because everybody feels like he lost the fight because he didn't knock the guy out. Because he like 26 fights in with 24 knockouts. So they used to him knocking everybody out. You know what I'm saying? This is only the second guy he fought he didn't knock out. So he really wanted to ask, did he feel like he lost the fight since he didn't knock the guy out? But he wasn't bold enough to ask the question. And so I wanted to do a video about that, about how I felt like both Gervonta and the interviewer both lied, because I feel like the interviewer wasn't honest because he didn't ask what he really wanted to ask. And Gervonta said, no, I don't feel like this was the toughest opponent that I've faced. He also broke his hand in this fight, so that made it tougher for him to come out on top. You know what I'm saying? So he couldn't use one of his hands for the better half of the fight. So I feel like it was cap on Gervonta's side, because how do you say this not one of your toughest opponents, if not the toughest, when you broke your hand in this fight? Every other fight you've had two hands, and most of your fights you finished before 12 rounds are up. You know what I'm saying? This guy was in your face the whole fight, made it a tough fight, and you couldn't use one of your hands. I feel like this was most likely the toughest fight you've had thus far. So I felt like it was cap him saying it wasn't, and I felt like the interviewer, he was capping because he just went out front and just didn't ask what he really wanted to ask. Gervonta said, no, I don't feel like this is my toughest fight. And then he asked the interviewer, he said, do you feel like he beat me in the fight? And the interviewer was hesitant. He was like, well, No, I don't feel like he beat you. And I feel like he lying. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he just wasn't bold enough to say, yeah, I felt like you lost this fight. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen the whole fight, so I can't call it either way. I saw like a minute clip of like the whole fight. And
if you think about it though, if you break your hand in a fight, it instantly becomes harder.
Hell yeah.
So it's just like, how do you like? What do you know? What round he broke his hand in?
I think it was somewhere between like the 4th and the 6th round.
So he broke his, and that was what, a 12-round?
12-round fight. They fought all 12 rounds. So even if he broke his hand in the 12th, in the 6th round, you had to fight half the fight with one hand.
That's what I'm saying.
So how was this not?
We don't know how that fight would have finished if he had both hands.
Exactly.
He might. You say he done knocked 24 people out. He could have been the 25th.
Exactly.
You never know. But since he broke his hand, we'll never. I feel like since it's been confirmed that he broke his hand, they got to do a rematch. It got to be a rematch.
Fans are calling for the rematch. The fighter Isaac Cruz, he calling for the rematch. Gervonta like, nah, I beat him. I don't want the rematch. But
so they gave him the dub with a broke hand.
Yeah, he got the win with the broke hand. I mean, they didn't know his hand was broke until after the doctor looked at it after the fight. You know what I'm saying? But
he probably knew it was broke.
I mean, yeah, Gervonta knew he broke his hand. He said when he broke it, he said he walked in the corner and told his coach. And during the interview, the coach confirmed it. He said, yeah, he said, yeah, I knew his hand was broke. He said he came after the round when he broke it and told me. He said, and I told him I don't care about that. He said, fuck that, fight through it. I was like that. I mean, but you boxing. You know what I'm saying? You don't get a timeout in boxing. You know what I'm saying? It's either you put that work in to get that win, or you got to accept that L. So I get where he was coming from as the coach. I get that.
I mean, but that's just like you a track runner. You broke your leg.
I mean, well, if you break your leg running, I mean, you're not gonna finish the race.
That's what I'm saying. But it's just like if I'm a fighter and I broke my hand, I'm now handicapped.
Yeah, but I mean, you're undefeated. You are a star in boxing. You are undefeated. You are 25 fights in, working on 26 with 24 knockouts. You done broke. Okay, so you done broke one hand. You got another hand, don't you? Okay, use that hand, because if you don't, if you want to bitch about the hand, this is the mindset of his coach. If you want to bitch about the hand, we can just throw it in the towel now and save you a beating that you could possibly take for the rest of the fight. If you want to just give up now, because why get beat up for another 7-8 rounds when you and take an L? Well, we could just take the L now. But if you want to win, fuck how your hand feel, and we're gonna outbox him.
So
and
was he throwing punches with the broke hand still?
I can't. I ain't seen enough of it, so I can't say. But from people that actually saw the fight, they say that they say you could tell something was wrong with the hand, because they say he wasn't throwing it as much, and then they say at one point he just stopped throwing it all together. So what does that say really about his opponent? His opponent allowed a nigga to beat him with one hand. Yeah, but the perception of the masses is it'd be like Mike Tyson going 12 rounds with somebody. You wouldn't expect for Mike Tyson to go 12 rounds with somebody and not knock him out. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson was knocking people out in the first round. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody were to take for a fighter to take somebody like Mike Tyson 12 rounds, for a casual viewer, you will feel like he lost, because, well, damn, I'm used to Mike knocking niggas out. He didn't knock this nigga out. This nigga made Mike fight 12 rounds. Mike had to lose this fight. You know what I'm saying? That's the line of thinking for the casual viewer.
I don't know about that.
But for a nigga that love boxing, they gonna look at that fight like, okay, so he didn't knock him out, but how did he fight him? How did he pressure him? How did he react when his hand was broke? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And from what a lot of people that watch the fight, like Blue Blood Sports TV, you familiar with that channel? No. Oh, okay. Probably not, because he really only covered boxing. But he says that Gervonta outboxed Cruz even after he broke the hand. He was like, because he would using his jab, he was spinning out of the corner whenever Cruz would get his back against the ropes, and then he would spin him into the corner, you know what I'm saying, and get out of a bad position and put himself in a better position. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's all part of boxing. And if he was doing that and Cruz couldn't get the clean punches that he wanted to get, then, I mean, yeah, he won the fight. Knocked him out or not. I mean, how many fights do we see? Plenty of fights go without a knockout, you know what I'm saying? So that doesn't mean the fighter that's prone to knock people out loses the fight. But for casual fans, this is their line of thinking. This is how they think. And for the media that may not necessarily like you, or they may be trying to big up somebody else. I mean, yeah, they gonna push that narrative. Oh, well, he lost the fight because he didn't knock him out. They may not come out and say he lost it because he didn't knock him out, but they might title their headlines, Gervonta Cruz pushes Gervonta 12 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So, yeah, well, that took away the need to do that video. So, yeah, we going to wrap this up, man. I'm being your boy, TP.
Oh, yeah, I'm DeMarco, my bad, bro. I think I'm hungry.
He hungry, I'm hungry. So, we going to get up out of here, man. Peace.